There was this quote I saw the other day. I don't remember what it's called. I think it's like a man realizes his freedom was never real until he sees the change or some shit. I'm gonna put the exact quote down right here or some shit so y'all can see like what I'm trying to say. But it made me realize that we're not really ever free, man. You look at Aaron, bro. I like using Aaron as an example just because he's the first thing I think of. This man, bro. He wants to fight, he wants to escape the walls around him to find freedom, only to find out that he's not even free. He escaped this cage. He escaped this cage that he's been put in, only to find out he's in a bigger cage, bro. If you're sitting there going like, oh, I'm free because I pay my own bills, I'm free because I can do whatever I want, I'm free because I don't know, XYZ or whatever, bro, you're not free. If you're paying bills, you're not free, bro. Something that you don't want to do, but you have to anyways, doesn't mean you're free. You can lower the significance of it where it doesn't really hold you. Like you can have like $1 billion and that money is not an issue, but you're gonna have something else that you're bound to. Use myself as an example. I tried moving out my parents' house when I was young. 2 years ago, to be exact. 2 years ago, I was working two jobs. I had this girl I was dating that I didn't even like. We had that going. I had a decent amount of, at the time I thought it was a decent amount of money, but I had a decent amount of money coming in. And I'm like, bro, you know what? I'm gonna move out my parents' crib. I'm gonna get my own house. I'm gonna start doing shit that I want to do and be free. Keep in mind, that's what I thought freedom was, bro. I thought freedom was escaping from my parents' house, getting away from here as far as possible, so I'm free to do whatever I want. All I'd be doing is escaping the chains that my parents hold on me and putting chains around me about money, bro. I'll be a slave to money because I'd have to be working to provide rent. I'd have to be buying food for myself, buying food for this girl, bro. I'd just become a slave to money, bro. At the time too, bro, all I cared about was money. Money, 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 money. Mr. Krabs out here, bro. That's the only thing I thought about because I was a slave to money. All I wanted was money. All I cared about was money. When I say you're a slave to something, I'm not necessarily saying that it's a bad thing because at the end of the day, everybody's a slave to something, bro. You're always bound by one thing that keeps you going, one thing that motivates you to keep going, bro. You're not a slave in a literal sense where you gotta do everything this person tells you to do. That's not what I mean by slave. Slave can literally be anything. For me, I told you mine was money. You could literally be a slave to women, bro. If all you care about is trying to get laid, trying to date as many women as possible. If you're determined to finish school, get a good job every single day, all you can think about is trying to get your grades up, trying to get well in school so that you don't have to worry about it. Then at that moment, bro, you're a slave to your education system. If your primary goal is to take care of your kids, you can't live without your kids. Every single day, all you focus on about is your kids. You put all your dreams aside, you put all the money you saved aside, all to focus on are the kids you're raising. Then you're a slave to your kids. Those dreams, those goals you want to achieve that drive you every day, you're a slave to that, bro. Whatever you're a slave to is what drives you every single day, what pushes you, what motivates you to get shit done even when you don't feel like it. Slaves don't have a choice in the sense that whatever they're a slave to is what's driving them, what's controlling them. But you can choose what you want to be a slave to, bro. You can be a slave to money, and then as you grow up, you learn that you don't really care all that much about money. Then you start prioritizing your family, and now you're a slave to your family. Because now money doesn't drive you anymore, it's your family that drives you. If you were for real free, bro, like you wouldn't want to go to the gym, you wouldn't want to talk to people, you wouldn't want to make money, you wouldn't want to achieve your goals because you realize that you're free. None of that shit matters. But because you're a slave to wanting to look the best, so you go to the gym. You're a slave to wanting to connect to people, so you talk to people. You're a slave to becoming the first millionaire in your family, so you work your ass off to become the richest person in your family, to end that generational poverty and shit. Without slavery, none of that shit would be possible, bro. I know some people's gonna try to make the argument like, bro, I have everything that I want in my life. I have the best body I can have. I have all the money in the world. I have all the women in the world. I've retired my family. I'm living my best life out here. I can do anything I want. How can I be a slave? And you just answered your own question, bro. I don't even need to say anything, because if you weren't a slave to all those things, you wouldn't have had all those things. You wouldn't continue to have all those things if you didn't care about them. Now let's say you get rid of everything, bro. It's only you and yourself. You have no more money anymore. You don't have this nice house anymore. All you have is just you, yourself, and your brain. Even then, you're still a slave to your own body, because you gotta feed your body. You gotta drink water to rehydrate your body. You gotta sleep. You gotta rest your body, bro. I'm not even saying that just to be all extra and shit, but like, really, bro, like, you're just gonna be a slave to yourself. Unless you want to kill yourself, bro. That's really the only way to stop being a slave. But why would you want to do that, bro? We're all slaves. We're all a slave to something, but you can choose what you want to be a slave to. If you like this video, let me know what y'all think in the comments below. My name's Aman, and I'll see y'all later.